folks from the youth group, but we're still new at this show. So, Matt and Greg, like, what are we trying to accomplish with this show?
Well, my goal is to be able to hear everyone at the very beginning of the show because the it seems like it's going to be a tradition that when I bring everybody up, I can't hear anybody until I find this secret setting in the streaming thing that lets me hear you. So that's my goal. But other than that, it's to pull us together, people that back in the late 80s and 90s we were in Youth After Christ, Yac, the youth group, and I thought it'd be fun to have a podcast where we just bring people on, we reconnect, find out where people are in life, and share funny stories and all that kind of stuff.
Greg, would
And
you have anything to add to that?
I think it's fun to hear your voice too, Kevin. I like catching up with you, so I feel like you're a big part of it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You like more than just like a funny guy in the past. You're like a funny guy that exists right now. It's kind of cool.
Thank you. So we have two goals. One is for all of our technology to work at once. So you
right.
you want to stay, watch every one of the episodes for that reason. That'll keep people coming back. And the second goal is, just for us to reconnect and see what's happening in each other's lives. And so it's like better than just a random Facebook or text, I think, just to kind of see each other. So
And then
so
it sounds like it's Heather's goal to get you fired.
Hey, you talked about early retirement.
She was shuffling through people's desks, I think, for a while.
Oh my gosh.
That's called forced retirement.
Back. You can't have all those paper clips.
I just picture. That's all.
Okay, so who are our guests today? Introduce yourselves. And what year did you graduate from high school?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm Heather Friesen. Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Heather Friesen, and as part of Greg and I, were like the first ever Yackers, right?
The OGs.
This is probably true.
Yeah. Because I
Probably
remember
true.
I read Kevin's resume. I remember when he came. This is for Sunday.
You were part of hiring him?
My dad was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to get him fired.
Yeah. Your agenda for 40 years. What year did you graduate from high school?
92.
92. And then who else do we have?
I'm Desiree Bennett, and I graduated in 99, so I'm younger than all of you.
Okay. And why do we have the two of you on the show together? People may not know that.
We're sisters.
No, well, not everybody tunes in. May not, but 6 people who tune in may not know that. That you're sisters. So 7 years apart. So that's quite a span of youth group. So okay. So like, what did you do like after high school? Did you take a year off? Did you go to college? Did you work on a farm? What'd you do right after high school?
I went to John Brown University in Siloam Springs, Arkansas.
And what'd you major in?
Psychology and family studies.
Okay. And Des, what'd you do?
I also went to John Brown University in Siloam Springs, Arkansas, and majored in early childhood education.
Wow.
Okay.
I did not work on a farm.
Okay. So,
I didn't either.
what'd you guys do for your summer jobs? I don't remember.
1 year I worked at Miracle Camp as a counselor.
Oh, that's right. And Des was an intern at Grace one summer.
After I graduated, I worked at Dillard's one summer. I worked at T-Bar and Sports Camp one summer in South Texas.
I went to Japan one summer.
Okay, that's right. You had a roommate from Japan, right? That's right. So my next question is like, why are Heather and I in the same room, and Des, you're somewhere else? Where are you at?
I do not live in Kansas anymore. I live in Sherman, Texas, which is about an hour north of Dallas.
Okay.
I live in Heston.
I was going to say, she's in
we
your
only have
office.
4 boxes, so poor Heather drive to my office.
And apparently, let's play a game real quick. I just pulled this up. I've got the top number 4 songs from 1992, and then we'll do Dez's year, which so what do you think the top 4 songs were in 1992?
I did not listen to the radio. I listened to Michael W. Smith.
He unfortunately did not make the top 4.
Probably not.
I'm guessing some Michael Jackson.
I don't see Michael Jackson or show 96 more.
Greg, what do you got? 1992, that's your era.
How
That
about
would have
this?
been alternative. Seattle music was just breaking on the scene right then.
Smells Like Teen Spirit?
So yeah, that'd probably be in there.
This is
If we're talking radio tunes, if you're talking about your personal favorites, then Michael W. Smith is fair game. That was it.
Was there Nirvana in there? Any Nirvana?
Let's see, where's it?
Who are you asking?
You're asking me. I've seen. Well, Michael Jackson made number 19. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got like the official list.
What's number
it's,
1?
It's Wikipedia, so who knows?
Wikipedia was the name of the song?
No.
Man,
Do you not know what Wikipedia is? Okay, how about this? Michael Jackson made number 19 with Remember the Time. I actually remember that music video. Remember the time? No one? Okay. We'll say Boys to Men was number 1, so let's see if you can guess the Boys to Men song. It wasn't the one that made me cringe. Okay, no guesses.
I have no idea.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
End of the Road.
Oh, I know that one.
Okay, number 2 was Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh.
Well, they don't make them like that anymore.
Right. Number 3 was... Go ahead.
Now, Amy Grant, she went like... She loved
Baby.
the Christian music.
She might have had a top 4. Did Amy Grant make it?
Did she make it in there?
With that leopard skin coat?
She had one at least.
Like a baby or something like
That's the one. That's the one.
Well, there's Baby, 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 which was TLC. That was number 5. Let me see if I can find... Keep talking.
What's number 3?
Number 3 is Jump by Criss Cross.
Oh, that's a good song.
Jump.
Yeah, that's a good song. I like that song, actually. Number 4?
Number 4 is Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams.
Oh, that's a good song.
Save the best for last.
Yeah, that's a good song. So, I would have never guessed any of those, but that's all right. But now I think about it, Boyz II Men, they were kind of big in the early 90s. So then TLC kind of took over.
Oh, number 9, All for Love, Color Me Bad.
Oh. I think we're a little bit ahead of grunge. Yeah.
Maybe so.
Too
niche by this time.
Let me look up. What was your
99?
99. I'm guessing some Britney Spears and NSYNC.
Whoops! I did it again.
Yep.
Whoops!
Backstreet Boys.
98 degrees.
TLC
98 degrees.
yeah.
You're at the casino next month, by the way, if you want to drive up.
I'm good. Maybe some Shania Twain.
What?
Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah. I'm a woman. Yeah.
Okay, so in the top 10, I think this was a Christian group. A Christian group did make the top 10.
Sixpence None the Richer.
Yes, good job.
Yes, yes.
Kiss Me was number 6 in 1999.
Oh, it should have been higher than that. That's a good song.
Let's see. Believe was number 1 by Cher.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Number 2 was No Scrubs by TLC.
Yep.
Angel of Mine was number 3 by Monica. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I forgot about Monica.
I did too.
And then Whitney Houston, Faith Evans, and Kelly Price did Heartbreak Hotel.
I don't know that one.
The Elvis one?
That was like an Elvis, I think. An Elvis cover.
Oh, that's kind of cheap.
Number 5, Baby One More Time was number 5.
Okay.
There you go.
The Spice Girls, right? Oh no, that's Brittany.
That's Brittany.
Were the Spice Girls in there?
Nice work, Des. If we had a prize, you would want it for getting 1 out of 10.
Right.
It's a good job. So another question we have is like, what are you doing now? Like, what are you doing now? Besides being a wedding planner, Des, with the things now.
No other place for it.
I think
I
it
will
looks really nice, by the way, but it is
Well,
it's a nice thing.
So we missed this. Why are you giving her a hard time about her background there?
He asked me if I was in church.
I do remember your
Hey.
wedding. I thought it was really pretty. So
Oh, thank you.
anyway, all right.
That
So
was
Des, Heather, what are you doing now?
We're pretty much doing the same thing.
Pretty much.
We're homeschooling our kids.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say, I won't go into the details, but last year we did homeschool one of our kids, and you are to be commended.
Not always
Just-
easy, but worth
No.
it.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's
It
your
is a
first year,
journey.
right?
No, we homeschooled. Then we went to a Christian school, and now we're back to homeschooling.
Okay. So this is the first year back.
First year. This is our first year at homeschool high school.
Okay. So
Oh.
Yeah, I've got 2 in high school.
How does prom work for that? Like
They.
they just come out and
I don't know that they care.
But a lot of homeschool networks have all kinds of
They
things.
do.
Yeah,
They have all
yeah.
kinds of
And
cool
they
things.
still have friends at their Christian school. They might go to their banquet.
like you have a
Oh,
family reunion and
Do you have like homeschool networks that you're part of, like groups
A
where you get
co-op.
kids together? Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
do
so-
too.
yeah.
We homeschool
Our-
as well.
That
Okay,
same
I didn't
daughter's
know that.
Yeah.
that same daughter's going to a co-op this year, so that's
Okay.
that her first day was today and it was successful. So that's
It's
Oh, that's good.
it's so different than it used to be because there's so many kids doing it. There's so many options and stuff. So,
There
I mean, was a college
Yeah.
student, right? I'm homeschool kids all the time taking one of my classes, you know.
Like they go on field trips all the time. Like
Yeah.
Sometimes
Okay.
to
too much.
museums.
so I know there's stigmas around homeschool, like families and stuff. So we went to a John Chris concert, the comedian, and he had an opener, and he said that he had gone to a homeschool. He was the comedian for a homeschool like convention or something, and he said he told this joke. He goes, "Do you want to know what the difference is between my dog and your homeschool kids?" And he says, "My dogs are vaccinated." And he said it did not go over. He's just like silence.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
Yeah, that's when he won't put in his act again. I wouldn't.
Well, now I can
That
tell
went
it as a story though. But yeah,
Yeah, it makes for another bit that you can do later.
right.
Exactly.
You could try in a different state. Might work better.
Yeah,
So one of the questions we have is like memories of youth group. Like so, Heather brought props. Oh, no. So she got props. So
Props.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Is this like
so
an
memories of youth
improv?
group.
So first ever youth group trip. I'm gonna try to find the camera.
Go up a little.
There you go.
There you go.
Ever youth group
Now
trip.
who's in that picture? Really quick.
That's
Oh.
Kevin on top in the middle, and Tim,
Tim, yep, Tim's
Mark
up there.
Carter, I think.
Mark Harder, Phil Jones,
Phil. Who's the gal? I forget her name. The blonde. with the
Lynette. Oh, the blonde. That's Gail.
Hey,
Gail.
put that up so you can see your jeans being rolled because
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty
you
awesome.
gotta check it out.
That's some '90s right there.
right
All right,
there.
so
That looked good.
sorry, Gail.
The
That-
other. If
That
you
might
send
be
me,
80s.
yeah, could be.
No,
If you
this
s-
was 1990.
Yeah.
In 90?
Monica
Okay.
and
If you send
Christy.
me these, if you scan these in, I can edit them into the.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
wavy kind of motion though. Just kidding. What you get drinking in here.
Alright.
So that's in Michigan. That was
That was
like,
at Miracle Camp.
we
That's
drove
at Miracle
like
Camp?
how
That's
long
when-
did we drive? That's like a 16-hour
Was
drive.
that 14 hours? 17 hours?
I don't know. It was a long drive.
So we took what we called the church van back then, which was the Reimer van.
Was
Jesus
it?
Grill and Reimer's van, big blue. Do you remember that,
Okay.
Greg?
Yeah, I remember many vans, but I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
So was that the one where we went to Chicago too?
Yeah.
And okay, Hard Rock
We-
Cafe and everything.
And the
Yeah,
guy's selling
nice.
you chains,
Yeah,
guys, chain necklaces.
That's when Hard Rock was cool. I mean, we were like
Yeah.
cool kids. We got all got T-shirts and we were super
Yeah.
cool. I mean, Hard Rock is, I guess, okay now, but it was like There
It was
not-
the thing
it
back
was
then.
it was like you went to Harbor. Oh my gosh. So he was so cool.
And I think that's the trip you guys made at Biff, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was sounds like that was
That's
the genesis.
yes, I think so.
All right, Heather.
Okay.
We'll
So
let
I've
Des
got-
do a memory, and then we'll go back to another picture. We'll
Oh,
go
I was
back
gonna show a picture of Biff. I don't think it'll show up. Though. Go ahead.
I think you show it.
Okay, so here. This is my youth group. This is when I wore the youth group. Can you see Biff? Y'all try to get that.
Oh yeah,
You see right there on the corner.
Yep, there he is.
That's
the
Biff.
origination. Are you skating? What are you doing?
Yes, this was at the.
Well, we used to do roller derby a lot as youth group. We'd take on other youth groups. It was really awesome.
I forgot
Bart
about
did it,
that part.
It was really fun. Okay, tell them where you were skating for serious.
We were at the. What is it? The church. It was UMC back then.
Yep.
Their convention in
Mm.
where?
Taylor University.
Taylor University, and LH Bruner had rollerblades. He let me borrow them. So
I
was just
remember many a
skating
good
around.
trip, many a good quizzing trip with LH and the crew.
Yeah.
Let's
in
do
the
this one
band.
more before we do
Oh, one more.
Des, because
Oh, this is a good one. Not sure what.
I remember that picture. I think was this.
I think we were having a cat licking contest.
Maybe you just ate a jalapeno or something.
It seemed like something like he was. Looks like he's in a van, and we made him try something on a ski trip or something.
Oh yeah, that looks like the Reimer Blue right
It does
there.
look like the van. It looks like he was trying
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
That's pretty
well,
good.
let's do one more. Those are pretty fun. We got let's do a picture of Greg
Oh yeah,
jumping
this
off
one.
of something.
Oh, this is a great one of Greg. He was a cool
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
Mm-hmm.
That was
Monarch-
nice
Come
cover.
on,
Monarch
take
Ski
a
Resort.
free
Oh
ride.
yeah,
Was that a
Have a
Monarch?
little-
that was a Monarch.
That was at Monarch, and Philip Jost took that picture.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, we're used to phones where you take 50 pictures and you get one like that, but that's
Yeah.
really that's hard to do with a little
Impressive.
camera.
So was that?
I mean,
first-
the aftermath. You don't want to see the aftermath, but while I was in the air, it was pretty cool.
All right, Des, give us a couple
We didn't
memories.
look as bad as Kevin did.
We'll get to the missing a leg. All right, Des, give us a couple memories.
So we went on a junior high, I think, adventure trip to Colorado. Was that junior high, Kevin? And we went whitewater rafting, and the guys, the high school, no, yeah, maybe it's just junior high, because I think it was high school boys were there too, and they made the girls all take a bet that if we screamed while whitewater rafting, we'd have to pay $1 for every single scream, and each guy was assigned to a girl.
This is
And
very
I did
elaborate.
This sounds very shady.
I did
Did
not
they-
have to pay anyone $1. I am
Did it go
stubborn
the
and
other way?
scream. Huh?
Did it go the other way? Did you get any money or anything?
No, I should have.
It's
I
like
did
not
get
fair.
money.
Sounds
yeah,
like
well, that's not fair, Des.
It's not fair. That's my other memory. My catchphrase. Kevin,
That's
it's not
Greg's
fair.
joke, by the way. I just said it louder so you heard it. That's Greg's joke.
To me, it sounds like a bunch of senior high boys who couldn't get dates and were trying some elaborate scheme
It probably was.
to be paired up with the girls.
Yeah, and I don't even remember who all was there. I just remember I won the bet because I refused to lose.
I think did we go hiking around Rocky Mountain Mennonite Camp or did we do
Yeah,
rock
we
climbing?
did. Yeah.
Because we did
Yeah.
that a few times. Like it gets blurry for me in my old age. So
Mm.
all right, Heather's got some more pictures here. What do you want to show
Okay.
next,
Oh, what
Heather?
do we got?
Okay,
Well,
I just put them up here so you keep them
we
separate.
got a classic Kevin right here.
Oh, that's a canoe trip picture.
Oh yeah, that's the stirring the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, he did this on the ski trip, the adventure trip, pretty much.
So
anything
this
he did.
happened more than once. You're
Yeah,
saying.
he did that in Colorado too when we went.
Yeah.
It got so legendary that I did it. They wouldn't let me in the kitchen during BBS.
Do
That's
they
a
have
true
food?
story, by the way. I feel
Do
bad
they
about
have-
this one because I think I had mosquito repellent on.
Oh, gross. Did they have? Did they have?
We can remember that part.
Did they have food handler cards
Nobody got
back then?
malaria that trip.
Why does this taste like DEET?
All right, you got another one you want to show, Heather?
Well, what do you want? Should we, since we're doing Kevin, should we just show Kevin here? He acted like he was in a lot of pain.
Oh, was this the?
I tore my 2 tendons in my knee.
I think he was trying to
At
be as cool
ski
as
trip.
Greg.
I never got off the greens.
Didn't they have to
That was
like?
an injury on a green. There were no jumps, no logos.
Did it like
It was a green.
snow on the last
Yeah,
day or
don't let
something?
people be on greens.
To be
And there was a
fair, the
bunch of
greens have
powder?
To
There
be
was-
fair, greens have a lot of ice because everybody's.
So, all right, what else you got,
Okay,
Heather?
let's do this great one of Greg.
Oh no, not me
This
again.
was on a retreat. I think I
Yeah, we were friends with. We were down at Arkansas City.
Is that where
Oh
that
wow,
I think you were burping.
you look like
yeah.
Jeff.
It's
That
actually
looks like-
really Jeff there.
In our warm up, you still have that sweater, Greg.
No, I didn't. I lost that sweater by like probably 93.
Did your sister have the same sweater? Did you guys have matching sweaters?
Probably.
Did
Back then, yes, probably.
Or did
That
you
was a thing
share?
in the 90s, right? Matching clothes. All right, Heather, give us another. Or
You want
Des,
to
give us.
Go ahead, Des.
Des, give us give us some memory.
Well, my memories are different because we moved in high school to
Wave high.
Southeast Texas. So I was in Yac in junior high and then moved back my senior year of high school. But I think every summer I came back for a little bit. And so one of the summers I came back, we went, and you didn't go on this one, Kevin, but we went on the bike trip across Kansas. And that was, yeah, and I crashed like in the first 10 miles. I hit Beth Jance's tire with my tire as I was looking at a semi coming behind me and flew through the air, Superman, somehow curled myself, did a flip.
Wow.
But I survived and
Wow.
out rims and tires for my bike because I ruined one. So
Did
it was
Phil-
fun.
That's
Did
when we
Phil-
had Dave Cleaver as the intern. He took you guys on that trip because
Yes, he
I had
did.
a
Yeah.
family emergency, so I had to go. I was really sad to miss that trip.
Did Phil Jost get a picture of that one?
No, I had a picture of my tire. You can see how badly contorted. I should have gotten pictures out. Heather, you didn't tell me you were bringing props. I would have brought.
I thought of it at 8:30.
If once again, if you
one of the things I want
scan,
to know, I don't know if you've ever seen White Christmas, but I kept thinking, could you guys sing the sister song
Yeah,
from White Christmas?
did you ever sing the Christmas sister song?
Have you
No.
ever seen the
No.
Christmas
No
song?
jokes.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
No.
The good
I
ones.
do. I do.
Sisters.
For us, Des.
You can't sing
I
the
can't
music.
sing. Nope. I'm not a soloist.
You still play the cello, by the way?
I do. I
Good for
do.
you. That's awesome.
So my husband arranges.
Whoa. I just lost everyone. What happened? Well, this is fun. Please stay tuned. We're having technical difficulties. We will be right back.
Okay.
We'll splice this together nicely.
All right.
We're on.
Oh, if
Okay.
you get, remember, you're sponsored by Biffwear. If you get biffed, wear Biffwear. Here's Heather in a Biffwear shirt from 1891.
1891? That's a long time ago.
19. It's getting late.
It's late.
All right. Des has another picture, or excuse me, Heather has another picture. It's hard doing a
Actually-
show with sisters. This is what your parents do all the time.
All the
I
time.
actually have a memory without pictures.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
bike trip memory.
Oh, you
I
got
think
lost.
yes, I got lost. You
What?
had told
Not,
Bert.
not the last time she got lost.
Probably not.
How did you get
Oh,
lost
family
on a
problem.
bike trip? Were you like so far ahead of the pack you went totally
No, we
somewhere
were
else?
in the middle, and I think you told Bert that he was supposed to stay by me.
We were
but I don't
supposed to
think
kind of
he ever
watch the
did.
person in front. Always have
Yeah.
somebody. Make sure you always can see the person in front of you, and make sure you can always see the person in back of you. And it worked pretty well, except for we had one glitch.
I missed the turn to go to Kansas Bible Camp, and so I just went right into Hutch.
Oh, fun.
And,
So did
and
you go to
I,
the,
we drove around for an hour looking for you.
Yeah,
wow.
you did. And I had a picture, but I didn't find it when I got here. But of Sam Ince. Sam Ince was.
Oh yeah,
We,
Sam.
we,
He
were,
was
yes,
pretty worried.
we started getting pretty worried after about 30
Yeah.
minutes. So
Yeah.
we also lost somebody on the way home. Jimmy Stark,
Jimmy Stark.
turning to go straight at Bueller, he went to Inman.
Oh no.
So like they found him up like by McPherson or something.
Oh man.
But they had a really good all-you-can-eat pizza up there. That Pizza Hut is really good. It's sponsored by the McPherson Pizza Hut. All you can
So they found Heather at the Cosmosphere, and they found Jimmy at the all-you-can-eat pizza buffet.
I don't think it got quite to McPherson. I think they turned him around somewhere between Inman and McPherson. And then he
Who's
found
they?
some cutoff and beat me home.
Who's
I
they?
found my way back to Kansas Bible
I know,
Camp.
we were really worried.
Yeah, I found a house that said something about Jesus is coming above the garage. It had a big,
Oh, good.
big sign.
You found a cult.
Like,
That's
kinda
a
like
that's a
Hollywood.
60-40, good or bad.
And so I just went up, rang the doorbell. I thought, well, these have to be nice people.
Oh man.
So,
This is how a horror movie starts. Like 85% of the time. You passed all the normal houses and you picked the one that was a cult leader on an off day.
But she got the good one.
yeah, I got the good one. They threw my bike in their truck and they loaded me up and they.
You got in their car?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I didn't
It
know
was
where
the
I was.
90s.
It was a husband and a wife. It was both of them.
So,
It wasn't
okay.
just a man. It wasn't just a man. It was his wife.
Later on,
Greg burping, Bert ready to throw up, me in a leg cast, Des flying Superman, Heather kidnapped by a cult. We're lucky we're alive. Okay, another picture, Heather.
Okay, let's see. What's a good one here? Well, while we're on the subject of Greg,
nice.
these great pictures of Greg for some
This
reason.
is when Greg washed his red underwear with his hat.
All my red underwear, yeah.
Yeah, he and Tim were always together.
He's
Yeah,
eating a
I remember
Butterfinger.
that.
Yeah.
That looks like it's an old blue again.
Yep.
We were going to Oklahoma
Yeah.
for that one.
What were we doing in
Nice.
Oklahoma?
Canoe trip. It says.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good. You take good. Right?
Well, I did that.
Telequa? What was it called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calico.
Oh, and here's the canoe trip. Oh, can
That's
you see
Monica
him?
and Christy.
Yeah, can you see him? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
That's Monica, Christy.
Monica.
Yeah.
Who,
Monica
which one?
Clements. Christy. You got one more there.
Oh, I got one more.
What
This,
amusement park is that?
it's probably Worlds of Fun. No, is that World? That's not Worlds of Fun.
Well,
We
we
went,
went
to there. We went to the Buffalo one or whatever it was down in Oklahoma City, Frontier City.
Frontier
Oh,
City.
no, I don't think this was Frontier City, was it?
That's the flume run.
Well, there's a flume
I
at
would
Worlds
guess
of
Worlds
Fun
of
too.
Fun.
You know, I realized looking at these pictures, I dress pretty much the same. I always wear polo shirts and everything. I'm wearing
So
a polo
who's-
shirt now. It's kind of embarrassing.
Who's all in that?
That's Aaron DeMoss. I didn't label this
In
one.
front?
There's a Kayleen
Kayleen
next.
Clausen, and who's behind?
Oh yeah.
Let's see, who else is that to look at? Aaron, Kayleen Clausen. Oh, that's Mia Freiduni. And
Oh.
I don't know who that is with their head down. I think they were all freshmen that year.
Let me see the one in the middle. Let me see if I can.
Maybe you remember.
Yeah.
That's Meredith.
Oh, is that
Where
Mary?
am I? It's Janine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Janine. It's
Pancratz?
not Meredith. Janine. Yeah, I'll just
Pancratz.
zoom that right in there.
Nice. Janine
I think that's
Pancratz.
Janine. Yeah, it's Janine Pancratz.
Was
That's
she their age?
Yes,
Meredith,
they're-
really?
Yeah, she's
all,
my age.
Meredith could be the one with the head down. They were all freshmen together.
Yeah,
Meredith and Janine and I are the same age.
Okay.
But
Now,
Heather and
Des-
I were not in youth together.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
So, Des, you were freshman when I was a senior, right? 92, 96,
Uh,
95, 96?
94, 95.
You were a
No,
freshman then?
yeah, no, 95, 96, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that we're getting a more serious part of our show. We have one serious question for you at the end, and we're gonna wind it up. So like what, like, you know, you're over 35 now. We'll just assume we'll just stop right there. We're all over 35 now. Like, what are like some of the things you're the most proud of? We won't ask you your disappointments in life, but what are a couple things you're really proud of? So, so
I'm proud of my
question.
kids. I'm
What?
proud of my kids. I'm proud of just the just raising kids and um, that we've homeschooled since the beginning and they're thriving and they love it and um, that's the big thing I'm proud of.
Oh, cool. Very cool. So,
Yeah.
Homeschooling
Yeah, proud
is
of the
an
kids.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
yep.
Yeah, my kids all love the Lord.
Yes.
They're all following the Lord. Yep. Very
Good.
thankful for that.
So,
I have a question to add to your thing.
okay.
What is something we took away from youth group?
Like stole. Okay, what did you take away from
That
Yac?
seems self-serving if you're going to ask that question. So I think.
Well, I was thinking of something that I always appreciated about youth group was the Bible do. Did they do that later on? Did you do Bible do later on?
We did like a summer Bible study at Pizza Hut instead.
Okay.
It's very similar
Okay.
to that. So yeah.
We'd
So-
also we would also meet before like high school at Drubers. Didn't we have
Yep.
like a
Yeah.
Bible
Yep, that was
study
Bible
there?
do. Yep.
Yeah.
We eventually went to summer because we had too many people going everywhere.
Yeah.
It was getting hard. It was hard when you guys were students. But
Yeah, it was. And we'd meet like at 6 a.m. or something. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Kevin would pick a couple of us up and just hang out, take us somewhere to hang out.
Yeah.
Like I remember you doing that with Tarl and I. We'd go, I don't know, play video games or watch Buckaroo Banzai or something to that effect. Watch a movie or
Yep. I loved that. That was awesome. I love the one-on-ones. We usually 2-on-ones. Try to do it.
Yeah.
Groups of 2-on-ones.
Mhm.
I've helped in different youth groups and I think the thing that I've noticed is Yac was just it was unique. It was different and I appreciate and value the memories and the fun and the camaraderie between we all went to different schools and different backgrounds and yet we were unified in Yac and you don't really see that in a lot of youth groups anymore. It was definitely unique.
Oh, I've got a good question. I've been helping out with our youth group now. I don't know how long, but we see that there's each like so many years the youth group resets. Like one year it was mostly like public school kids, and there were some homeschool kids, and then another year it was a bunch of homeschool kids, and like this year we have a lot of neurodivergent kids. But we've embraced that, and so I was wondering if you saw that over the years when we were in Yac, like the demographics change.
I don't know if I'd say the demographics changed, but I think like kind of the personality of the youth group would change periodically.
Exactly. Well, that's a better way of saying it.
I don't know. It sounds very much more specific your youth group than I would say than Yac was, but it would seem like the personality would change. So we're like we might be able to study more with this group, or crazy games were like really loved, and then like I don't love games so much. And I remember that I always felt really bad because there were times where our group was really musical and I wasn't musical, and so I mean, if we had Raleigh around or something, that was really awesome. But there were just times where like, oh my gosh, this would be a great season to do worship or music together, and that was not a skill I possessed. And so like when Raleigh was around, that was awesome. And so even sometimes we'd have youth group kids that could take on that. They were so passionate about that. I think years back actually students kind of did that, led some more music and stuff. So yeah, I think maybe like definitely see a personality. So definitely, and it's hard for me to like it all is honestly pretty fuzzy. Like I can think about like a mob of people, think about that, but I can't tell you what years specifically was that. And so, particularly more with high school than junior high. Junior high is always just gonna, wah, kind
Yeah.
of. So, yeah. So like I work with junior high at my church, and we have a ton of sixth graders, and we're teaching on Hebrews because we want them to understand how important Jesus is and like superior to all things. That's the theme. Super Jesus is our theme.
Nice.
And like it's like I'm looking at those kids. I'm like, oh, is this going to work with sixth graders? But one of my sponsors texted me today, and this is so cool to talk about how awesome Jesus is. Like this is a great, and so like he's really he's like I'm kind of nervous, and he's like pretty jacked up about it. But so like we're kind of going to the younger end in middle school this year. Yeah, so that's definitely personality. So Greg, we never heard like your memory though, like your take from youth group, like your thing you want to remember. So the thing that stuck with you.
I don't know. It made going to church fun. Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
it was the one like non boring thing, I guess, at that age. You know, actually look forward to going hanging out and having fun. And you really like, we had other youth pastors and they were all great, but like you just injected so much fun and dynamism and creativity into it that it just took it to a whole nother level in my mind.
Thanks. Okay, so let's go out on a fun question. What's something you found on Amazon that you just can't live without? I appreciate. I mean, I love all the fun stuff, but I'm a little boo-boo-eyed. So let's start. Let's start. Thank you. Let's start with a fun question. Something you can't live without on Amazon. So you want me to go first?
Sure.
You go first.
I just found stickers that are reflective, and I'm gonna put some on things where it should be, but I'm thinking about all kinds of people's things. I'm gonna put a reflective sticker on. Just for fun. Like on a church pew, people get up and sit on.
Oh my goodness.
I just think like for like 10 cents a piece, man, you cannot beat one of reflective stickers. You're gonna shoot at people.
You haven't changed a bit.
Oh man.
So, I'm just saying, like for $5, you get 30 respective stickers. I need about 10 of them, so the rest of them are gonna be pranks. So, all right, that's fine. Can't live without on Amazon.
They have washi tape with the impressionists like Monet, Van Gogh, Red Wire, washi tape. That is like the
Washi
coolest
tape?
thing.
Well, that is cool. Like you could wrap anything with that and look pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it looks pretty cool.
So
Let me check that out.
what is washi tape?
It's decorative tape. People use it like for
Oh.
journaling, and it's not as sticky as like Scotch tape or masking tape because you can peel it up again. But yeah,
So that's cool.
it's
That's
kind of a
washi
girly
tape.
thing. Yeah, you have girls.
Yes, I
He's
have
got
two
two
girls.
Oh, you need to get them washi tape.
Hey,
Well, yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah.
That's true. Leva's really into art too. She's really good at drawing. Melanie
Just
is
Google washi tape and it'll come up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Matt. Amazon, gotta buy it.
Amazon gotta buy it. Like fun or like pet flea medicine for the animals. Let me think. Well, I guess the fun thing that we bought recently, it was the costume, like cosplay stuff for the kids since we went to Comic-Con this last weekend. Melanie was a Shy Guy from Super Mario 2, and I'll put that up on the screen. And then Leva dressed up as Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
She
Okay,
didn't
Des, Amazon must buy.
So this summer I bought this package of mini ducks, like little bitty ones, and
Those are good to hide in people's office.
I took them to my parents' house, and my sons and I hid them all over the house, and so now my dad texts me every single time he finds them.
That's great.
And he has them all lined up on his mantle. So I'm working on the next mini thing that I'm gonna buy and hide all over their house.
Nice.
Do chocolate and then we'll have ants.
It'll be filled.
And then the text will be different.
Be easier to
Follow the
find.
ant trail and find out the chocolate.
Exactly. It'll be easier to find that way.
Yeah.
All right, Greg. Amazon must find.
Oh my goodness. I'm looking through my Amazon history right now. It is the most boring list of stuff I've ever seen. I can't.
Amazon, by the way.
Oh, great.
Greg works for. He's a tech for Amazon.
Yeah, I work in the web services division, not the retail But
Right.
I don't know. It's gonna be super boring. Like
All right, we're ready. Give it to
giant boxes of batteries, like
us.
Sweet.
way more batteries than you'll ever use. And
Yeah.
then when the smoke detector's going off in the middle of the night,
9-volt
you got a battery.
batteries.
This is some major dad skills right here. You guys have seen it. Props.
Um,
Thanks.
Dad skills.
I saw your mom and dad, Des and Heather, when my parents still lived back at the old homestead near Newton. Whenever I'd go back, even after getting married, I'd have barbecues where I'd have a bunch of people over, and they came to one of them, and
Oh wow.
it was fun seeing them again. And I told your dad about a memory I had of him. We were all in the youth group, or the youth group room, and I think it was Sunday morning, and he had to come in and basically lecture us because of the state the youth room had been left in, that he had never seen it that messy and people had to clean it up. So it's a very dad moment, but which I can respect now that I am a father. But that, I don't know why that stuck in my head. But I
Well,
told him
because he's
that's
scary.
he can be scary. I'm interested in what it was like growing up having him as a dad in the house. Like even when you
Heather would
started
torture him by being late.
started
That was my form of rebellion. I just was late.
The more his blood pressure would go up, the walk slower she would walk.
There was the one time I was early because he gave me the wrong time, and you laughed so hard.
her tormenting of her dad on lateness was legendary. And then he told me that he would look for the dirtiest bathrooms to stop at so the girls wouldn't spend much time in the bathroom. And then
Yes, you told me that.
and then you guys found out that he did that, and then he had all three Harris women.
I do not remember that at all.
Think
No,
about
I remember you telling me
think
that.
about your childhood and the bathrooms you went to on trips.
I blocked him out of my memory, honestly.
Actually, he didn't stop very often.
No,
You guys
no,
look for places you guys wouldn't want to spend much time.
we were lucky if we got to stop. Like I
Yeah,
pretty much
you
myself.
hydrated yourself for the whole trip.
I did.
So he had a car full of 3 women
Yes.
and he wasn't
Pretty much.
overruled.
No,
No, he was in charge.
he was in charge. But he was at the same time. He was always there to listen. Like
He's a great dad. He just
Oh, yeah.
he
He
just wanted
just-
to make time.
he had his rules, and he was going to go. I mean, he's a trucker in
He had been a
previous
trucker.
times, and
Oh.
he was going to go a certain amount of miles before he was going to
Gotcha.
stop, whether we needed to stop or not.
And think of
Did
the
you-
efficiency of a short bathroom stop.
Yeah. Even now, when we travel, if we tell him when we leave, he'll track us all the way home.
He
You
does.
let
say,
him
"Where are
track.
you?
So you've
You should
enabled
be
it
in
on your
St. Louis
phone.
by now." What's
So
that?
you have your dad as big brother tracking you on your.
No.
Oh.
No, he's not on my phone. No, he'll
Well,
just
like
just-
my parents have this thing. They're concerned about like depositing checks in a bank using your phone, but they'll enable the tracking on their phone so they know where each other is. I'm like, where are your priorities here? You're worried you're worried about depositing money in the bank with your phone, but you'll let other people and maybe even Apple track you through your phone or whatever carrier they have, like those
Just for
apps.
fun, Matt, do you know where your mom and dad are right now? Let's track them.
I mean, I put it on my phone for like the trip where it was a couple Christmases ago. We were supposed to meet in California, and that was when they had that whole snafu with the airlines. Like they could not get out of Kansas City.
I remember
They
that.
were they were looking for planes, planes, trains, and automobiles. Finally, they rented a vehicle. They drove all night, and they made it to the destination to still spend Christmas with us. But I did it for that. But then I deleted it off my phone after that because I didn't want that kind of surveillance.
Well, I'm going to wrap us up. I think,
Okay,
Matt, have fun editing this.
I'll have to do some fun little, I don't know, Because
little things. So,
yeah,
well, thank you, everybody. It's been fun.
Yep,
It's
good.
been really, really good fun. So,
It's a lot of
thanks.
fun.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody have a good night.
Good night.
So,
Thanks.
Good to
Good
see
night.
you.
take care.